Now then, how are you diddling? Excellent, me too, thank you very much for asking. Welcome to another daily video, another late one of course because daddy daycare during the day, but hopefully you're going to get some value from this one. The other day I started off my how to 9 times your social media process by talking to you about planning. So hopefully with a day in between, you've had a bit of a chance to sit down and do some planning of your content. The question is what's the next step? Now, in my how to 9 times your social media process, the next step is definitely blogging. However, I've reconfigured things a little bit over time, but I want you to just think about what it is that you're the most comfortable creating. Are you comfortable with your voice? Are you comfortable on video like this? Or are you comfortable writing? If you are comfortable writing, do it first. Get it out of the way, get it sorted, because if you are a keen writer or you're happy to do writing and create a blog, then that blog can help you so much along the way. So we're going to start with blogging right now and talk about that. But if you're not comfortable with blogging, but you're comfortable on video, think about videos instead. But basically what you've done is you have put together a marketing plan on different subjects that you're going to be talking about day by day. So we're going to talk about blogging now, but basically you would do a video or a podcast or what have you on that particular subject matter. I'm going to tell you to do the blog right now on that subject matter as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to write about that subject matter. Because it's a blog, then that can go onto your website. Now, there are different elements to blogs, and what I would suggest is always trying to put in 4 or 5 really key poignant moments, points that your audience are going to appreciate you sharing with them, because they're going to use those as points of value. So whatever it may be, whether you are an electrician, which I'll keep going back to because it's an easy one for me to talk about, and you're helping them rewire a plug, what does the blue wire do? What does the green and yellow wire do? What does the brown wire do? That kind of thing. Teaching them those particular poignant moments and what you should always do, maybe breaking them down into bullet points, but 3 or 4 really great value-based bullet points in your blog. Now, there are also different ways of getting people to interact with your content. So if you want people to actually start a conversation with you, don't get too statisticky, keep it nice and short, under 500 words. People are more likely to comment on your blogs, especially if you're directing them to do so. If you don't ask them to comment, they're not going to do it. People are, for want of a better word, we're all lazy, and if we're not told to do something, we generally won't do it. So if somebody wants comments on their blogs, always ask for the comments, but try and make your blog underneath 500 words. If you want people to actually maybe go to your website, actually act on something, then you're looking at something over 1,000 words. And if you want people to actually share it, make sure it's got stats in there, stuff that people, when they're sharing it, they're thinking, actually, this is really going to be valuable to someone else right now, because there's loads of value in there. There's loads of stats, there's loads of information, so that when they're sharing it, that information is getting shared to the people that they know as well. And that's over about 1,500 words. So there's lots to think about when it comes to blogging, but once you've got a blog, you're going to put it on your website. That is the starting point for your blog. But don't just leave your blog there. I once worked with a company, and they complained that nobody was coming to their website to read their blogs. And it was because they weren't putting content anywhere else. We won't even get into the subject matter that their blogs were really salesy and trying to sell constantly. But they just weren't putting them anywhere else. There was not even quotes of them anywhere else. They weren't advertising them anywhere else. And this is something you've got to make sure that you do with your blogs. Even if you don't want to post your blog anywhere else, make sure you're putting the link to your blog within content elsewhere. The only downside of doing this is that different websites will actually punish you for doing so, because they don't want people to leave their website. So for me, personally, I would try to remove the friction for your audience. If your audience is on Facebook, they don't want to be leaving Facebook to go to your website. They're on Facebook for a reason, but they're also consuming your content for a reason. So give them an opportunity to consume it on Facebook. So take your blog and post it as a piece of content on your business page so that people can read it there. You can put the photographs and stuff, things like that, still within the content, but it all becomes native to Facebook. So then Facebook actually pushes it out further, so you've got more chance of people seeing that content, which is really awesome. So do that first, then think about posting it as an article on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a potential for you to post articles, so why wouldn't you take the opportunity to use that? Use it as long form content on Instagram. You might not be able to fit the whole blog on there, but you could put a snippet in there that's really value based and draw people back to the link on your website, which is on your profile. You could also post it onto lots of different forums. You could post it onto places like Medium, which is a great website for posting blogs. Still, Tumblr as well is a great place for blogs as well. So don't just assume because you've written a blog and it's on your website, that's all you have to do with it. Think about what else you could do with your blog. Where else could you be posting it? Where else could you get people to come back to your content to see it? Like I say, posting a link for it on Facebook, not a great idea. Facebook will punish your content and push it down people's feed, so you generally don't get seen because it's an external website. The same with LinkedIn as well. Twitter, not so much. You can post your links on Twitter because Twitter's a very different machine. The algorithms work very differently, and to be fair, content is lost within 18 minutes anyway. So just pushing out your link, absolutely fine and dandy to do. Okay, hopefully you got some value from this. Like I say, start with whichever type of content you're really comfortable with, but this is blogging. This is what is the first step in my How to 9 Times Your Social Media process. There is a reason for it. You'll find out what the reason is tomorrow. But just get yourself blogging. There's so much more connected to blogging as well. Things like SEO, meta tagging, whether you're going to put videos in there, photographs, all that kind of stuff. We'll maybe cover that later on. But right now, I just want to take you very simply through the How to 9 Times Your Social Media process so you have a rough idea of what you can do yourself for free easily. If you don't find it easy, don't worry. You can still get in touch with people like me who can help you make that content work harder for you, or help you write blogs, or help you create video, or help you create podcasts. So don't worry too much. There are people out there who can help you, but right now I'm trying to give you tips and hints of stuff you can do yourself for free, because let's face it, cash flow is going to be tight for the next few weeks, potentially months, during the virus and during lockdown. So hopefully this has helped you out. Hopefully now you're also contemplating staying safe, staying inside, and writing a blog. And until tomorrow, thanks ever so much for watching. Have a good one and take care of yourselves. Bye.